I joined Phi Theta Kappa, I dove right into the opportunities. I was able to do different service events and do different scholarly events, really being able to build up my resume, which then in turn inspired me to become an officer. The more active you are, the more you get out of Phi Theta Kappa. It really is what you put in is what you get out. Of course, when you accept membership and you pay your dues, you automatically receive scholarships to a lot of different universities and you elevate your status as a student. However, it is when you take that extra step to become active in Phi Theta Kappa and really seek out those opportunities that when you see your resume just flood with things to add to it. You grow tremendous leadership skills. You learn how to be the applicant for not only university, but for when you're applying to your jobs after. Phi Theta Kappa gives you the tools for success. It is up for you to seek them out and be able to put the time in to be able to learn those tools and how to use them for your life. And especially in our chapter at Alpha Utah, we are one of the largest chapters in the world and one of the most prestigious. Being an active member is really just reaching out to the different presidents and vice presidents and seeing what it is that they're up to and how you can be able to do and how you can be able to work with them. Everyone has their own timeline. Some people have kids, some people have a job, but there's always different meetings that we're constantly having throughout the week. And so there's a place for everyone at the table. The opportunities don't even stop at just the chapter. We also have leadership opportunities at the regional and international level. Alpha Utah currently holds the position of Regional Vice President for District 2, with our current representative, Jonathan, serving. And so whatever it is that your goal is and what you're wanting to get out of Phi Theta Kappa, just come and talk to one of us and we'll be able to really show you those different things that you can get from being an active member. So that's all I have to say for you guys. Thank you so much for listening. And again, my name is Oliver Jack Myers, and I'm so grateful to be a part of Alpha Utah. Thank you.
So here's the tea. I joined Phi Theta Kappa for a more exciting social life. And as I became more involved and started attending meetings and events, I realized there's more to Phi Theta Kappa than just making friends or going to conventions. It was about finding a support system who motivates you to become a better leader, scholar, and person. And if it wasn't for the constant support and encouragement I got from my fellow officers and advisors, then I wouldn't have been able to speak in a TEDx event or win first place in a speech competition, much less enter in it in the first place. Being an active member has enabled me to take on leadership positions I've never dreamed of, and it allowed me to be a part of something that's bigger than myself. Phi Theta Kappa helped me find my true self, and it's also helped me find my second family. It's not about why I joined. It's about why I stayed.
My name is Kevin Doherty. I was able to find people that I fit in with, people that I could connect with well, people that I could make memories with. And I was able to go to Corpus Christi with these people. I was able to go to Nashville with these people, and I was able to have some great experiences with them. I'm not sure if you can see this very well, but I hope you can. This is a picture of the 2016 officer team with other chapters of Phi Theta Kappa. I hope all of you have the opportunities that I have in Phi Theta Kappa to meet all these amazing people, to make friends, to make memories, and to eventually, hopefully, go to state conferences and national conferences. And I hope you really flourish throughout Phi Theta Kappa.
And I started attending all of the different committees just to see where I would find a place. And well, now I'm involved in most of them. Everything that's done here is just so neat, and it sharpens different skills of yours. Like, I'm a part of the leadership committee, and that hones my leadership skills. And I'm a part of the scholarship committee, and that hones my research skills. It's just a great experience all around.
Hey y'all, my name is Robert Reinhardt. I'm the secretary for Alpha Utah. So what my position entails is I record minutes at our executive meetings. So executive meetings are when I and all the other officers come together and plan out future chapter activities. Also as secretary, I get to write articles for PTK's regional newspaper for Texas. So I like this position because I have a passion for writing and I enjoy it. So if you enjoy writing or have an interest in it, this would be a great position for you.
Being an active member in PTK has many benefits. With PTK, I have been able to network with many people who have ambitions and that have helped me grow as a person. Being in PTK also helped me build up my resume, and with this, I have been able to receive multiple scholarships that have alleviated my financial stress. Also, the people in the officer team have made me feel like I am part of the family, and I am truly grateful for it. One more thing is that my leadership and team building skills have improved tremendously, also with the help of PTK. I genuinely think that PTK has been the best thing that's happened to me since I graduated from high school, and I really mean that.
Phi Theta Kappa is truly an investment for your future. What you put in is what you will get out of it. For instance, when I was first inducted, I was such a shy person who lacked the confidence to do pretty much anything. I suppose you could say I was a timid turtle. However, simply being part of Phi Theta Kappa and being given a leadership role allowed my confidence to both form and strengthen. Throughout my year in Phi Theta Kappa, I have regularly headed committee meetings, spoken in front of general membership, co-hosted an art gallery event, participated in a speech competition in which I won second place, and have created everlasting connections. All of these things I could have never done before I became an active member. Phi Theta Kappa is truly the place for you to grow. Because of Phi Theta Kappa, I am now a tenacious turtle.
Being an active member of PTK has a lot of benefits attached with it. So I started being an active member in fall 2019. There's general meetings, there's fellowship events, there's service, there's leadership, there's scholarship meetings. So what I did was I would go to each meeting. What was really nice about that is I met a lot of different people who were very driven in their college career. Like they didn't just want to go to class, then come home and that's all, and do homework and do tests, and that's all they wanted to get out of it. And also going to a lot of different meetings, you get to find which one you're really passionate about. Maybe your passion lies in the scholarship committee, which is where mine was, where we get to focus a lot on refining our research skills and creating a whole project from beginning to end with research and an action component and writing it up, which I think are good skills that will translate to my degree whenever I go to a four-year university. There's also a lot of opportunities for scholarships that are attached with involvement in PTK. And that was a big thing for me because I love scholarships, free money all the time. What was nice was whenever I went to start applying for colleges, a lot of them in the applications wanted to know what I had actually done in PTK. What was I involved in? How many hours a week did I spend in it? So the more involved that I got, the more I was able to fill out those and have a better chance of receiving scholarships for being in PTK while also being involved in it. It really enhanced my community college experience, and it was just a nice way to get to meet driven people and like-minded people. So I hope to see y'all soon.
Being an active participant in the chapter of Phi Theta Kappa in general is such a phenomenal thing. I mean, phenomenal itself is just such an understatement. You're presented with so much opportunity to grow socially, emotionally, intellectually, and even economically through scholarships. Be able to give back to the community through service. And you have an amazing opportunity to create several meaningful, lifelong friendships and bonds through fellowship. Additionally, you're presented with an opportunity to build your leadership skills, to take with you in the future, and for you to be an amazing leader in the career of your choice. All of this is just through simple involvement, just being active in a chapter, region, internationally. So get involved and find yourself in Phi Theta Kappa.
Hey everyone, my name is Anna Sita and I'm the College Project Chair. The College Project is handled by the Leadership Committee, and what we do is that we work on a brand new project every year where we coordinate our efforts with Collin College towards some sort of new initiative. This year, we started out working on implementing a career closet where students could come in and they could rent out professional attire to wear to job interviews or career fairs or the like. Hello friends, I am Ramsha Akhtar, the Vice President of Scholarship for the Alpha Utah chapter. As the VP of Scholarship, one of my main responsibilities is heading the Honors in Action project, an undergraduate research opportunity that Phi Theta Kappa provides. This year, the Honors in Action Committee created a project called Beauty Lens, based on the research that shows that filters have a negative impact upon the way we view ourselves. In fact, we are currently working on getting this project published in the Quest Journal, which is extremely exciting. Through this position, I have learned the ins and outs of academic research and have been able to step out of my comfort zone by co-organizing such a vast project. Being the Vice President of Scholarship has truly benefited me in the long run of my academic future. If you like brainstorming, debating, researching, volunteering, advocating, and writing, then this position has it all for you.
Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Omar Luna, and I am the co-vice president of Fellowship. My position has allowed me to plan and host a variety of monthly events, including escape rooms, bowling, go-karting, and paintball.
and currently online party games. My position entails a lot of budget management and a lot of price negotiation because I want to keep the events as cost efficient as possible. And I chose fellowship because I like spending time with like-minded people and because I love having fun. So if you like the same things, fellowship should be for you.
Hey guys, my name is Sonia Sayed, and I'm the Vice President of Membership for the Untitled Chapter at Collin College. As a Vice President of Membership, I oversee all things membership. This means help setting up events, such as tabling events and orientations, to spread the message of Phi Theta Kappa. I also oversee the PR aspect of membership recruitment. I've made all those amazing videos and flyers to promote Phi Theta Kappa and to encourage members to attend our meetings and events. My favorite part about being in this position is being able to tap into my creative side and using that creativity to encourage members to join and to get involved. So if you're someone who's all about thinking outside the box, then this position is the one for you.
Hello, my name is Daniel Villegas, and I am one of the fellowship co-VPs. Throughout my years in officer, I have been organizing fun events for anyone who is involved with PTK, members as well as officers. These events include everything from just hanging out with friends to go-karting and paintballing, but all of them are equally as fun. And the best part about them is that they allow you to have unforgettable experiences. The reason why the other fellowship co-VP and I do this is because with school, work, and personal problems, sometimes the stress we feel is unbearable. And I believe that with these events, people can relax during stressful times.
Hey y'all, I am Jonathan Memorial, and I'm the District 2 Vice President of the Texas region. As regional officers, we like to encourage chapter members to become involved, not just at the chapter level, but at the regional and international level as well. We're also here to support chapters, to encourage them and push them to succeed at the 5-star level. Additionally, we are here to plan and attend district meetings, as well as regional conferences such as Texas Honors Institute, Texas Leadership Conference, Texas Regional Convention, and our biggest party yet, Catalyst, where we all come together, bond, and create lifelong friendships. Seriously though. Becoming a regional officer for me was way out of my comfort zone. However, I did it as a way to grow and experience not just with my chapter, but the district and the region. Did this as a way so we can all push each other to succeed and witness it happen. Because as Phi Theta Kappas, success is in our nature.
Hi, my name is Sophia Sharif. And I'm Abril Patino. We are co-VPs of service. So we would just like to talk about what being a Vice President of Service actually encompasses. As VPs, we host weekly service committee meetings on campus and sometimes even delegate to our service committee chairs so that they can help us lead the meeting. We try to get feedback from our committee members as well as our advisors to ensure that we can host opportune service events.
While we're planning meetings, we also plan service events, which involve researching and contacting local nonprofit organizations in order to create memorable service events. Some of our previous service events include creating a fundraiser in which 100% of the proceeds went toward the local children's hospitals in Plano and Dallas, packing food for starving children in third world countries, and playing with kids who deal with spinal bifida at the kids camp while their parents got educated on ways to help their kids.
Additionally, we try to maintain effective communication with our advisors to make sure that at least one of them can attend each of our service events, as required by the college. So once we have an advisor, we then submit an event request on Career Connect so that it can be approved by the college's student engagement for each service event.
You may ask, why do we do this? Personally, I love to see a group of people come together and not only serve their peers, but also their community. You see, one person can make a difference, but a group of people can make a change, and that is what we do. Also, I love to see how one service event can inspire chain reaction in others.
Like a bro, I love serving for the community with the community. It's also just a really great way to gain volunteer hours, as well as improve your own communication and leadership skills.
So if you love to serve others like we do and want to benefit from it,
be sure to apply as a service VP.
Hello, PTK members. My name is Oliver Jack Myers, and I'm going to tell you about my experience as serving as the Vice President of Leadership. So as the Vice President of Leadership for Alpha Mu Tau, you are also in charge of what is called College Project, a project focused on fostering a positive relationship with your college as well as with Phi Theta Kappa. This past year, I took this to a new level as we engaged with TEDx Plano and were able to create an entire TED event focused on our community college stigma project idea for college project. My responsibilities are to maintain a sense of leadership in our chapter, as well as hosting weekly meetings, having engagement with college project, leadership development, and really just making sure that we're moving forward as a chapter and making sure that everyone is growing. College Project and Honors in Action are two of our largest projects that we actually submit off to headquarters to be graded at the end of the year. One of my responsibilities is also to write the Hallmark of College Project. It is our mission to meet members where they are and help them bridge the gap towards their goals and giving them the tools through Phi Theta Kappa to achieve success. We create leaders and scholars, and at Alpha Utah, we are one of the largest chapters in the world. I know I have grown tremendously through this experience. And the reason that I do all of this is for growth. I joined Phi Theta Kappa because I wanted to grow as a scholar and leader and be able to obtain scholarships and have the leadership skills to be able to move myself forward in my pursuit of medicine and ultimately psychiatry. And so as Vice President of Leadership, it is extremely rewarding, and I have completely adored every moment that I've been able to serve, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity. Because of this position, I have received the All-USA Academic Award, which is one of the most prestigious in Phi Theta Kappa. The top 20 students are selected across the country and are put onto this team. I've received close to $10,000 in scholarship funding from Phi Theta Kappa, as well as being able to get into Boston University and Michigan University, Texas Christian University, just to name a few. Not only does this stuff look so amazing on your resume, but it really does help you transcend into a leader. I'm so grateful for having the honor to serve as your vice president this last 2019-2020 term.
Hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing well this lovely evening. Thank you for joining us at our very first virtual induction. My name is Neil Dodia, and I am the president of the Alpha Mu Tau chapter, and I would like to welcome you to our Spring 2020 induction ceremony. Members, tonight you will be inducted into a scholarly fellowship that can not only be found in a community college in Texas, but around the world. This fellowship is Phi Theta Kappa, and your chapter is Alpha Mu Tau. At this time, I would like to welcome Collin College District President, Dr. Neil Matkin. President Matkin currently serves on the Collin County Business Alliance Board and the Congressional Veterans Commendation Selection Board. He holds Associates of Arts, Bachelor of Arts, Master of Science, and Master of Business Administration degrees. President Matkin earned his Doctor of Education degree from Texas A&M University, Commerce. We are honored to have him here with us today. Dr. Matkin, thank you for joining us for our very first virtual induction.
Neil, thank you for that introduction. Wow, this is just amazing. And to think that we've been doing this in 6,000 classes since spring break. Well, folks, this is quite an honor. It's very, very exciting. And it's a wonderful thing that we have the technology and we're still able to come together, even if it's virtually. I watched the governor's address today, and I can't help but believe that in a very short order, we're going to be back in gear, face-to-face, although with some precautions. And I think it's a wonderful time to be innovative, and we're making the very most out of our circumstance in a way that I'm very proud. Phi Theta Kappa is something that's very personal to me. As a father of sons who went to community college and also were members of Phi Theta Kappa, I know the difference it made in their lives, and I know that the students that get involved in an honor society tend to be folks that not only care, but are excited to pursue the future. This evening, we're here to induct individuals into the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. It has some GPA requirements, and a lot of our students right now are very concerned. I've had many, many messages back and forth about GPA, about moving to pass-fail systems, and that type of thing. And Collin has chosen not to do that because we want to protect our students' ability to transfer to universities. And we have faith that our students, with all the resources we put forward, are going to finish this semester strong. I'm honored to be here this evening with you, and I'm excited to offer welcome to everyone who's online virtually, and we're glad you're here as well. Neil, thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Matkin. Those are very warm and welcoming words indeed. Our chapter would like to thank President Matkin for his support. In his honor, we have awarded a Phi Theta Kappa membership scholarship to Alexis Merker. Congratulations.
So, Phi Theta Kappa is an international honor society with 29 regions. Here to welcome you into the Texas region is our District 2 Vice President, Jonathan Gregorio. Jonathan is the youngest of 5 and first to pursue a college education. His plans are to transfer to university to obtain a Bachelor's of Science in Kinesiology and Health Exercise Science after graduating from community college, with his Associates of Science next spring. Ultimately, Jonathan aspires to pursue a career in health as a physician assistant. Jonathan has a passion for helping and giving back to his community, as he has recently served as our Chair of Service Committee. I'm excited for you guys to meet him. Jonathan, take it away.
Thank you so much for that warm welcome. Congratulations to all our new inductees. I am honored to be here tonight with you to celebrate the beginning of your journey with Phi Theta Kappa. You're all taking such an important step tonight. Just that fact that you're attending induction says so much about the type of student and person that you are. You can change the world, and Phi Theta Kappa can give you the tools to do so. I have the pleasure to not only welcome you to Phi Theta Kappa, but welcome you into what is arguably the best region of Phi Theta Kappa, the Texas region. As a 5-star region with over 90 chapters, Texas is large and stands out amongst the other 28 regions worldwide. I guess everything really is bigger in Texas. Tonight, I would like to offer you a free piece of advice. Get as involved as you can. Membership is what you make of it. And Phi Theta Kappa offers you a multitude of programming. Involvement is on 3 main levels: local, regional, and international. Collin's Phi Theta Kappa chapter, Offer Me Talk, is one of the top 5 largest chapters in the world. Out of 92 chapters in the Texas region, Offer Me Talk ranks 9. And out of over 1,200 chapters worldwide, they are one of only 11 that received the Beta Alpha Considered Excellence Award. This is awarded to chapters that have achieved distinguished chapter status for 3 consecutive years. Offer Me Talk has been a 5-star chapter for more than 20 years, with a rich history of programming in all 4 hallmarks: scholarship, leadership, service, and fellowship. I am very familiar with Offer Me Talk, as I am actually a member. As a chapter, we hold office as the Texas Region District 2 Vice President, and I am the chapter representative. If you play your cards right, this could be you next year. Whatever your interest, there's a place for you in Phi Theta Kappa. Do you enjoy reading and writing? Scholarship is a hallmark of programming at the local and regional level. Are you interested in developing leadership skills? Not only can you take on leadership positions at the chapter, region, or international levels, Phi Theta Kappa offers exclusive online resources called PTK Edge that help build skills to get hired, transfer successfully, and research in the real world. Are you like me and have a desire to help others? Phi Theta Kappa encourages and promotes service to the community. I personally get great joy from being able to give back to others. And let's face it, it's a great addition to your resume. Are you so focused on your studies that you wish there was a place you could go where everyone knows your name and you can make lifelong friends? Fellowship is what binds us together. Along with induction, your chapter hosts regular fellowship events, encourages camaraderie during chapter programming, and travels to district, regional, and international events all for free. I had no idea what I was signing up for at the time, but getting involved in Phi Theta Kappa was one of the best decisions I ever made. If I can be completely honest, when I was in your position as an inductee last spring, never in a million years would I have thought that me, Jonathan, who was not a very excelling student in high school, and who comes from a family with no background of higher education, would be welcoming you here tonight, and especially as the Texas Region Vice President serving District 2. This was all the way out of my comfort zone, something I never even put the slightest second thought of doing. However, that just comes to show how much just simply getting involved can do for you and get you places where you never imagined. So do your part, get involved, and find yourself through Phi Theta Kappa. Congratulations again to all our new inductees. Let's make this a great year together.
Thank you, Jonathan, for welcoming us. Tonight, we are excited to have Dr. Lynn Tincher-Ladner. Dr. Lynn is President and CEO of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, the nation's oldest and largest honor society for students seeking associate's degrees and credentials from a community college. Most of her time is spent creating opportunities for some of the nation's hardest working students by connecting them to life-changing scholarships and family subsidizing employment. With nearly 30 years in higher education, she has been a community college math, chemistry, and physics instructor, computer programmer, database administrator, institutional researcher, and university faculty member. She serves on national boards of Community College Promise Campaign and the Center of Community College Student Engagement and the American Association of Community College Commissions for Student Success. Basically, she does like everything. Dr. Lynn Tincher-Ladner is a passionate champion for community college and community college students. She loves using data to express her stories and advocate for the support of these amazing students and quality institutions of higher learning. Dr. Lynn, it is a true honor to have you here today as we induct these remarkable scholars into the most prestigious honor society in the world. Dr. Lynn, the virtual floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Oliver. Can you guys hear me okay? All right, awesome. Just want to always check that. Thank you. It is such an honor to be here. Indeed, this chapter is nationally recognized. And there are 1,300 chapters, and I don't give induction ceremony speeches very often, but this chapter is definitely one that I have wanted to speak at a very long time. So congratulations on your success. And congratulations to everyone here today for your high academic achievement. Your honor means that you're in the top 10% of your class and represent the best of the best students at your institution. And everyone here probably has a different reason for joining Phi Theta Kappa. For many, it may be the recognition of your success, and for others, maybe it's access to our scholarships. But you may join for these reasons, but there's more to PTK. You may meet a friend, or you may become a chapter officer, you may get a short story published nationally, or you may get to travel. My point is, now that you are a member, there is so much more for you to learn. Phi Theta Kappa has been significant in the lives of so many high-achieving students in the past 102 years. We have over 3.5 million members and counting, and we have a chapter in every community college in the nation and about 70 chapters outside the United States. And we are recognized as the official honor society for two-year colleges by the American Association of Community Colleges. And I'm proud that we're one of the most inclusive organizations in higher education. We welcome all high-achieving students, and it's part of our work to harness the power of the diversity that exists on our campuses and put it to work in our chapter activities and all that we do. And I've been studying community colleges for a very long time and the students that go to school there. In fact, I originally came to work at Phi Theta Kappa to do a study on the success of their members. The first major study I did tracked over 30,000 members over a 6-year period. I found they had incredible rates of success, not just during college, but afterwards. And yes, I expected them to be higher. They were the smart students on campus, but I did not expect for the average member to have a 91% chance of success. I knew something very special was happening at Phi Theta Kappa, and I wanted to be a part of its leadership. So when the opportunity presented itself, I applied to be their CEO. But here in Texas, 75% of all the bachelor's degrees come from students who went to a community college first. And nothing happens by accident, right? I mean, you're not going to accidentally get a math problem right on a test, and Texas doesn't become the #1 state for community college transfer without some help. But PTK is bigger than Texas than any other state, and it's not just the size. The colleges here place emphasis on you being the best and helping you get there. And Collin College is very much known for that around the world. And community colleges are so important in our society. It has never been more apparent than in our current crisis that we are in. We know that 57% of all nurses and 78% of all respiratory therapists are from community college programs. And not to mention 100% of welders and electricians and all the careers that form the backbone of America and its workforce. The mission of community colleges has never been more important. And you should be proud of what you're doing here at Collin and proud of what this college does for its community. And usually when I speak, I'm asked to give students a bit of advice. So what sort of advice do I want to give you, and why would you want to listen to it? I can tell you that I do have the best job on the planet. I give out scholarships and awards for a living. So how did I get here? And let's see what I have to say. Number one, I want you guys to do the jobs no one else wants to do. And when I was a computer programmer, yes, I handled software development, but I would tackle modifying thousands of lines of monster code that someone else wrote and no one wanted to touch because they thought they might break it. What I'm saying to you is don't be the guy who knows a guy. I want you to be the guy. You'll be the last one affected by layoffs and the first one to be affected by raises and promotions. For the females in the room, this bit of advice is for you. I have noticed throughout my career that men do a bit better job of making it known what their expectations are, from salary negotiation to expressing their interest in a job promotion. True story, we had 2 jobs open here at PTK doing the exact same thing, just different parts of the country. The 2 best applicants were 1 man and 1 woman. They both had the same level of education and experience, so we offered them the same salary. The male comes back and asks for $4,000 more because he can't take the position because he has a family to support and he just couldn't take it for less than that. But the female says, I will take it. When do I start? So I have noticed this pattern my entire working life. And I think a portion of the wage gap for women could be closed if we do a better job of negotiating our needs up front. Advice number 3 to all of you, I want you to be patient. I know that's not an entirely new concept, but here is another true story. I do remember the day the internet came to my college campus. Yes, the internet. Originally, we got network-enabled computers. There was no such thing as wireless, but we had these computers that sat on our desks, and they sat, and they sat, and they sat, and we got no internet. But the internet finally came to the front of the campus. It came to, I think, probably the administration building. I'm not entirely sure, but yes, I think it was the administration building. And my building was in the back of campus, and we waited until I just wouldn't wait anymore. I got myself a long Ethernet cable, and I jumped up into the ceiling of my office, went across to the library, and plugged it into the nearest router I could find. And pretty soon, I was surfing the web. But it wasn't too long before the English department noticed this, and it was entirely scandalous. And someone did tell on me, and you don't mess with those English professors. And I did receive quite a scolding from my administration, but thank goodness they valued my initiative more than my mischief. But we do, in all seriousness, we do talk about big things derailing students, but don't forget about the little things. Don't want to make a silly mistake to derail your future. And watch, like, for example, watch what you post on social media, because as employers, we look at all of that before we interview you. But the last and most important piece of advice I have for you is to take some steps to see what PTK is all about. I hope to see some of you step up and lead this amazing chapter, but I hope to see more of you doing some undergraduate research, but I hope to see all of you doing a service activity on campus together. You will like what you find in PTK, and while you're doing that, you'll be increasing your own chances of success, because we know a lot about student success. And we know the more you interact with faculty and staff and each other, the higher your chances are of successfully completing college. And nothing is more important to Phi Theta Kappa than your continued success. And don't forget, your membership is just like a gym membership. The more you use it, the more you'll get out of it, and the more success you will have. Thank you, and congratulations to everyone, and thank you for letting me be here tonight. And congratulations again on your high academic achievement.
Wow. On behalf of our chapter, Alpha Utah, thank you, Dr. Lynn, for joining us tonight with your words of inspiration. We wish you the best. In your honor, we award membership due scholarship to Lorena Rivas. We will now hear from our Vice President of Scholarship, Ramsha Akhtar.
Thanks, Oliver, and hello, everybody. Phi Theta Kappa is founded on 4 hallmarks: scholarship, which is my personal favorite, leadership, service, and fellowship. Phi Theta Kappa brings together a select few of the top students who combine their scholarly prowess and multitude of talents to make an impact on campus and within their communities. Each year, Alpha Utah takes on the challenge of using these abilities to accomplish the Honors in Action Project, an action-oriented research project set forth by the Society. This past year, our HIA committee happened upon research that spoke about how damaging physique-altering filters are to the way we view ourselves. This research led us to create a project known as Beauty Lens, an awareness campaign built to battle the negative effects of these filters and representational technology upon the way in which we view ourselves. Here at Alpha Utah, we recruited people from all across the world to take unfiltered selfies with us for 30 days as part of the campaign. And in turn, received over 1,000 unfiltered selfies worldwide. Utilizing these unfiltered selfies, we created an art gallery to share the important message that you do not need a filter to be considered as beautiful as art. It is my honor to share that the work completed throughout this project will be published in Collin College's very own Quest, an interdisciplinary undergraduate research journal. Currently, the Honors and Action Committee is working to research and select next year's project. If you are interested in being part of this endeavor, we invite you to join the committee and attend our weekly meetings on Thursdays, which are currently being held on the online platform Zoom. Throughout this year and with this position, I have seen myself grow in such amazing ways and have done things that I never thought I could do in a million years. I never thought that I could speak in front of my peers and community, much like I'm doing right now. I never thought I could co-host an art gallery, and I never thought I would have my name on a publication. But with Phi Theta Kappa, all of that is possible. This society will not only allow you to thrive and reach your goals, but it will also allow you to step out of your comfort zone and truly flourish beyond your wildest dreams.
Ramsha, your Honors and Action Committee is truly doing amazing things. I know I look forward to your Thursday night gatherings each week. I hope some of our new inductees will check it out this week. Now we will hear from our leadership hallmark from Anna, our chair of College Project.
The second hallmark of Phi Theta Kappa is the leadership hallmark. This hallmark focuses on expanding, diversifying, and sharpening each member's leadership skills through opportunities on campus and in the community. I have personally learned so much from being an Alpha Mu Tau and working with the committees. Before the officers elected me to be the College Project Chair and I started hosting leadership meetings, I thought I knew how to be a leader. Since then, I've discovered there is so much more to learn and improve upon than I ever knew. For example, some of the many improvement opportunities the leadership hallmark offers are the EDGE programs. Those are 4 advanced and expansive training modules. Competitive EDGE cultivates soft skills and covers career planning. Transfer EDGE works to prepare members for transfer to a 4-year university. Research EDGE is an excellent tool for Honors and Action that focuses on honing research skills and scholarly research. And lastly, Employment EDGE prepares members for successfully entering the workforce. Although the EDGE programs are genuinely incredible, they aren't the only opportunity the Hallmark offers. Another significant opportunity is the College Project. The College Project gives the members of the leadership team a chance to create, plan, and execute a yearly project in coordination with the Collin College administration. And additionally, at the end of each year, the committee writes an overview of the project to submit to Phi Theta Kappa's international headquarters to compete against other chapters for potential awards.
Thank you, Anna. The College Project was my child this past year. I love seeing my leadership committee grow as we work together to put on a TED Salon event focused on one goal: advocating for community college by confronting the community college stigma. Our amazing College Project got the Award of Merit at the regional level and even got distinguished internationally. Next, we will hear from our co-vice president of service, Abril Patino.
Phi Theta Kappa, with over 3 million members worldwide, is known for its generosity and dedication in making a difference in our world. So far, we have made a difference in our community by feeding starving children, raising funds for sick and injured children in hospitals, helping provide back-to-school essentials to financially struggling students, motivating runners to finish a half marathon, and supervising kids with spina bifida. Through these service events, we have learned to serve with an open heart and not just for the service hours. 2 primary examples of this include Feed My Starving Children and Cougar-thon. Feed My Starving Children was actually a first for us this year. By hand-picking 4 simple ingredients, our volunteers that night worked together to produce 25,488 meals for starving children in third world countries. We smiled at our accomplishments together as our hearts rejoiced with satisfaction as we knew one less child would suffer from hunger thanks to our team efforts. Similar to Feed My Starving Children, our committee helped aid children in need at our annual dance marathon, Cougar-thon. Cougar-thon helped raise funds for local Children's Miracle Network hospitals so that children facing life-threatening illnesses can hope for a brighter future. Thanks to our continuous efforts this year at the Phi Theta Kappa Texas Regional Convention, our chapter was honored to win the Community Service Award for Cougar-thon 2019. If you like to volunteer with awesome people like us, join the service committee, or better yet, become the next VP of service. Develop incredible leadership skills by signing a contract to become an officer. And don't worry, I assure you, you won't be the only one struggling about exams, work, and managing your life. You'll have an officer's teammate's shoulder to cry on. So what are you waiting for? Go serve your community and help plan for a better future this summer and fall semester. We look forward to working with you all.
Abril, I couldn't agree with you more. Service holds a special place in my heart as well. Now we will hear from Sonia Saeed, our Vice President of Membership, about our final Hallmark Fellowship.
Thanks, Oliver. All right, enough talk. Let's have some fun. Today, I'll be telling you guys all about fellowship. Fellowship for us means friendship, communication, and unforgettable experiences. Through the realization of fun events, people from all levels of the society are able to come together and build a strong bond that will last forever. These events also foster an intellectual climate for the exchange of ideas and bring together highly motivated individuals who share the bond of academic excellence. Fellowship is an amazing way to meet new people and improve teamwork abilities. I've been with this chapter for 2 years now, and through these events such as axe throwing or going to conventions, I've met some of my best friends and got the chance to meet Phi Theta Kappans from all over the world. And especially in times like this where human contact is limited and we're constantly stressing over online classes or trying to find a way to keep ourselves entertained, fellowship, or should I say virtual fellowship, is more important than ever as it gives us an opportunity to de-stress and come together to have a great time. That being said, I hope to see you at our next virtual fellowship event.
Sonia, I think you forgot to mention all the coffee we drink. I kid, but literally I'm on my 9th cup right now. Okay, let's turn our attention to the chapter's Executive Vice President, Garrett Norwine.
Okay, well, enough about us. Let's talk about you. Fellow Phi Theta Kappa members and honored guests, I'm pleased to present to you these candidates for membership in our honor society. Along with fulfilling all requirements for membership, these students have been selected because they've shown academic excellence and represent the top echelon of their class. New members, you're about to be inducted into a scholarly society, which embraces students from all over the world who strive for scholastic excellence. After induction, it will be up to you to stoke the embers of continued learning and maintain the beacon that Phi Theta Kappa represents. Only through the dedication of our members do we all share the rewards of our hard work. This emblem of Phi Theta Kappa consists of a golden slab, which represents the golden opportunities in our society. Across the center of the slab is a black band that bears the 3 Greek letters that represent the 3 ideals bonding us together: wisdom, aspiration, and purity. Behind the band is a wreath, and above it is the Greek goddess Athena, the goddess of learning. This is a symbol for the high idealism of academic excellence in our society.
The white rose is an emblem of honor and is symbolic of your new beginning as members of Phi Theta Kappa. The torch represents the torch of knowledge and represents the everlasting burning desire to achieve academic success. We give you this virtual candle as a symbol of your newly formed membership and your commitment to strive for success in your future endeavors as Phi Theta Kappans. The oak leaves stand for stability and strength of character. The laurel leaves signify achievement and success, all attributes for membership into our society. The Phi Theta Kappa colors are blue for scholarship and gold for purity. The purpose of our society is to encourage a spirit of devotion, to study, and to promote scholarly ideals.
It's very exciting. Now that the standards and ideals of Phi Theta Kappa have been revealed to you, inductees, please stand in your spaces and recite the pledge which admits you into complete fellowship. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Daniel Villegas,
Do solemnly promise
do solemnly promise
on this 27th day of April
on this 27th day of April
to uphold the standards of Phi Theta Kappa
to uphold the standards of Phi Theta Kappa
and make this object and aim foremost in my mind.
Foremost in my mind.
I do solemnly pledge allegiance
I do solemnly pledge allegiance
to my fellow members,
to my fellow members,
and promise to aid them
and promise to aid them
in all worthy endeavors.
in all worthy endeavors.
Thank you. You may be seated.
New members, congratulations. It is our pleasure to welcome you into the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society and the lively fellowship of scholars it affords. We salute you for your academic accomplishments and charge you to explore and investigate truth, and to dedicate yourselves to the cultivation of an inspiring life, which is the prelude to service and honor. Our primary advisor, Dr. Hargis, would like to say a few words. Dr. Hargis?
Hi, thank you guys so much. During our spring induction, we actually award 2 leadership awards. The first, the Daniel Hollenberg Leadership Award, is named after a former Collin College student and Phi Theta Kappa member. After his untimely death, Daniel's family donated funds to the chapter and asked that we establish a Phi Theta Kappa Scholarship and Recognition Award in memoriam. Each semester since his death, Alpha Mu Tau has awarded the membership scholarship in his honor. And each spring, the advisors actually recognize a graduating member with the Daniel Hollenberg Leadership Award and Scholarship in his name. The second award, the Carrie Israel Leadership Award, is named after the second and longest standing president in the history of Collin College. Dr. Israel donated funds to the chapter and asked that we create a scholarship and recognition award in honor of the hard work and dedication of the Alpha Mu Tau advisors for our leadership, quality commitment to the students, and tremendous engagement. We are absolutely humbled and appreciative of this amazing honor, and if the students don't want the money, I'll totally take it. Kidding. This year, we have 1 recipient for the Daniel Hollenberg Leadership Award, and we actually had a tie, so we have 2 recipients for the Carrie Israel Leadership Award. All 3 recipients are members of the Alpha Mu Tau officer team, and all 3 officers were unanimously selected by the advisors in recognition for their exceptional atmosphere of teamwork, leadership abilities, and promotion of Phi Theta Kappa. So as not to bore you with a long speech, which I could totally do, I've actually just come up with 1 value to describe each of our recipients. The first value is vitality, the second, dedication, and finally, integrity. As the Vice President of Leadership, Oliver Myers espouses vitality in a way that is invigorating, galvanizing, and just plain motivating. Selected as the Executive Vice President of the chapter, Garrett Norwine dedicated dedication to scholarship, his fellow officers, and our chapter's success. Lastly, we have our incomparable president, Neil Dodia, which I totally just messed up his name, whose integrity ensures he is intensely fair, committed to moral and intellectual honesty, and an advocate of high ethical standards. All 3 are just plain amazing. After the era of Corona, Oliver, Garrett, and Neil's names will be added to our leadership award plaque to be displayed in our honors case at the Preston Ridge campus of Collin College. Scholarships will be mailed to them with completely appropriate notes of appreciation from the advisor team. Please help me in congratulating these 3 on their leadership and embodiment of society's hallmarks. All right, let's keep going with some more recognition. Each year, community college students from across Texas and the United States compete for a place on the prestigious All-USA and All-Texas academic teams. This year, our very own induction MC and Vice President of Leadership, Oliver Myers, was selected as both a member of the 2020 All-USA academic team and as the New Century Transfer Pathway Scholar for the state of Texas, and received over $7,000 in scholarship. Seriously, you should share. I'm just saying. Collin College nominated 9 students to be on the All-Texas academic team. All were selected. They are listed here for your reference. I just wanted to highlight our officers who won: Alvin, Ramsha, Oliver, Neil, and Sophia. Your advisors are very proud of you and your accomplishments, and thank you for all you do. Oliver, ready to tell everyone about your success at Texas Regional and International Conventions?
Thank you, Dr. Hargis, and thank you for the award. Okay, let's get cracking. So, Collin College's Alpha Mu Tau chapter Phi Theta Kappa attended the Texas Regional Convention March 5th and 8th in Abilene. Along with the awards discussed earlier in the program, the chapter received awards that you see on the screen before you and was recognized to individual members, officers, advisors, and Collin College staff. We are also very successful in implementing our chapter programming. I would like to highlight our winning of the first place Community Service Award for our annual Cougar-thon as discussed earlier by Abril. the Texas Hall of Honor for Administrators awarded to Dean Gunderson of Collin College, and second and first place speech competition winners Ramsha and Sanya, as well as us receiving the Distinguished Chapter Advisor Award, and we also secured our place as 9th in the Texas region. Now, let's move on to internationals. Because of the coronavirus this year, the International Convention catalog April 6th, 17th, was successful in both individual and chapter categories. Here, I would like to highlight the Beta Alpha Continued Excellence Award, as well as Distinguished Advisor Awards for Dr. Hargis and Professor Jumper, and securing our place in the top 100 chapters this year. As an outgoing member of the Alpha Utah officer team, I challenge each and every one of you as new inductees to become an active participant in our chapter and continue to wear the mantle of excellence we have earned since our foundation in 1987. The reward of servant leadership goes beyond the awards discussed here today. I will carry the lessons I've learned and the friendships gained in all of my future endeavors. Alvin?
All right. I would like to say thank you to the Board of Trustees for the support you provide to make the Alpha Utah chapter successful and effective. The strong support of the faculty and the administration empowers students, unlocking their potential to become the best leaders that they can be. And in return, know that this chapter always stands ready to participate in your efforts to make this college the best two-year college in this nation. And I would like to specifically thank Dean Wendy Gardenson and Janice Kranz. Thank you. We thank the faculty for serving as guides serving as guides in this journey. Those of us here today recognize the time, patience, knowledge, and wisdom that you bring to our campuses and classroom each and every day, for helping us to follow paths, and some of us to simply find them. You'll always be in our thanks. We wish to extend a special thanks to the student engagement, staff, and personnel. This chapter will not be successful without the support of these people. Thank you.
Thank you, Alvin, for those kind words. The administration, faculty, and staff support is really appreciated. Advisors, our success as a chapter would not be possible without the relentless support you give us. Whether it's something as small as providing insightful comments during our executive meetings or spending days away from home for our trips, we know that you will always have our backs. Dr. Hargis, your witty sarcasm, quick instincts, and joy for student success really help us navigate through the various obstacles we face being officers. Professor Jumper, you have a place for grace, and your advice on how to deal with difficult situations have helped us learn a lot of vital lessons. Dr. McCready, we are so grateful for your expertise in research and the class that you bring to the chapter. Dr. Walker, seriously, what would we have done without you? You are the newest advisor, but you have taken on your responsibilities as advisor with so much enthusiasm. Your sacrifices do not go unnoticed, and for that, you will always have our sincerest gratitude. Finally, we would like to thank the families and loved ones of those being recognized today. Achievement such as this is not possible without your encouragement, love, and support. Thank you.
Wow, we made it. The first ever Alpha Utah virtual induction. That went better than I expected. And I would love to just thank everyone for their presence and support here today. Everyone, thank you so much, and we love you all. So here are some QR codes to all the information you need to help you get involved. This includes links to our meeting times, committees, and leadership applications. Pretty much anything you might need to be successful here in Phi Theta Kappa. Once again, thank you so much. Woo woo! We did it!